Peace, peoples. Peace. On this good Monday. Hope everybody's weekend was good. Excuse me. Before I came outside, I heard allegedly a call that a girl was being kidnapped. They tried to force her inside the car, take her to the ATM. And the alleged robbers was a female and a guy. Two of them. In an older sedan. And then I guess they tried to end up throwing the girl in a creek down there at Memorial Park, y'all. That's what I heard. Somebody was telling me. I said, damn. This probably was like a good hour ago. What time is it now? It's 1:32 now, so this had to be about like 12. Something like that. I said, damn, that's crazy. I know that creek down there is not fenced off for nothing. It's a hazard waiting to happen, y'all. And then come to find out they was trying to throw her in the creek. Trying to throw the girl in the creek. Just today. You know what I mean? It's just the beginning of that. It's the summertime. You know, them kids gonna go down there, think they can go swimming in that shit. Because it's gonna be hot. They might do it a couple times, get away with it. And then they gonna keep doing it until it's a casualty. Sorry to say it, but I hope it's not. I hope it's not, ladies and gentlemen. A casualty of someone drowning down there. Someone loved one. Summertime comes hot. The moms don't got an eye on the kids like that. They get in them groups and they come on, let's go swimming down the creek. Go down the creek. That motherfucker full. Motherfuckers in there getting it. Pool right across the street. But when the pool hours close, the creek is wide open. When we were little, coming up, we used to fuck with the creek, but nothing like this one. I mean, creek far as looking for crayfish. Y'all know that shit. Pick up the rocks, look for the crayfish. They look like baby lobsters and shit. That's what we was down at the creek doing. Walking the motherfucking tunnels and shit. Kids doing what kids do. Experimenting. I remember we followed that motherfucking tunnel in the creek, the bottom of the creek, because they got them tunnels where the water come out at. We followed that motherfucker all we could until you couldn't follow it no more. That shit started getting smaller and smaller, the hole. We experiment. We end up coming out way on the other side of the tracks. On the other side of the tracks, and we started somewhere nowhere near the tracks. I was like, damn, young bucks. Experimenting shit. And with that creek being wide open, and they get hot, and some of them parents at work are not keeping an eye on their loved one. Come on, y'all, that's all it takes is this. Come on, y'all, let's go down the creek. I seen young bucks jumping in the waterfront, diving in the waterfront off the dock. Young bucks. Nah, man, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? They thinking it's a game. But they was diving off the dock into the motherfucking waterfront, y'all. Young bucks. Know what I mean? So, just hope there's no casualties down there, y'all. But that's crazy about someone trying to kidnap somebody and then throw them in the river, the creek down there. Wide open. Know what I mean? There was no purpose for that. Know what I mean? But I understand y'all wanted to dig into the lines for Fist Sports Complex and Subaru Park. The festivities they got going on. I understand y'all wanted to dig into the line, dig into the ground, and dig into the lines and tie it all into Memorial Park. You understand me? Check. But and I guess stormwater authorities in charge of that, right? They ain't got nothing to do with the city. That project down Memorial Park, the creek, the city ain't got nothing to do with that. That's on storm drain. Let's just get it established. So if a loved one going to an outrage from losing their loved one, they saying we're gonna sue the city. You can't sue the city. It's the storm authorities that's responsible for that project. That's who was funded the Joe Biden bipartisan infrastructure law to the storm drain. So that's who's responsible for the creek that's down Memorial Park. For those who didn't know. So we don't get nothing, misunderstood. That the city has nothing to do with that. But me, I would say it should, because it's all in the same city. It shouldn't be no different department. You know what I mean? You sitting on the same board, but you collecting from this funding, and you getting money from the city, the taxpayers. That's double dipping, but it's business as usual. I see they caught the bull who hit that young boy too down there on Tillman, throwing knife in Tillman. You know what I mean? Little Billy, they done caught little Billy. You know what I mean? Hit and run, you can't, it's too many cameras. You're gonna get caught, know what I mean? Most definitely gonna get caught. Going around a SEPTA bus, I can understand if you go around the driver's side. From what I heard, he went around the passenger side where they get off the fucking bus, where the steps at. The fuck, how you squeeze in between that and the motherfucking curb? You know what I mean? I don't know, I wasn't there. I'm just going by what I heard. But anyway, he got caught. And the family was out. Sadly, I had no clue of that. I'd have been there and showed some support, especially when it comes to the youth. You understand me? I most definitely would have been there. But they put something together and did a little march. I put the video up. For those who didn't know, I didn't know. I most definitely would have showed, and I'm not on these social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I ain't on none of that. Ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? I'm a YouTuber. I'm a big time YouTuber. That's where you catch me over here in the YouTube streets. You ain't gonna catch me in Facebook streets, Instagram, none of Twitter, X. I ain't on none of that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I do the YouTube thing because when I sat down and talked with my therapist and she said that's good for you, you know what I mean? My therapy. Get out and get a peace of mind. Talk your shit, now I mean, get a peace of mind. You know what I mean? That's why I started doing YouTube for therapy. Real talk. You gotta love what you do. If not, you ain't gonna like it. If you come up here thinking you going, oh, you can get paid on YouTube, and you think you're gonna make $1 million, and you doing it just for that, you ain't gonna survive. You're gonna get frustrated like a motherfucker. You're gonna be dropping videos, only had like 2-3 subs, and you're gonna start be like, damn, why ain't nobody subbing? You know what I mean? It's most definitely patience with YouTube. Most definitely patience. But like I said, I've been doing YouTube for a minute, y'all. And like I said, when I first started my first channel, I had, this is a few years back. I had made a couple dollars. I had made a couple dollars on YouTube. But I never seen the check, though. I seen it as far as looking at it through your analytics and all that, and your dashboard and all that, but I never connected my bank account or no type of, like, banking institute information so they can do the direct deposit. I never did that. But I can see the bread I had got. I think it was like $194. But the video had like 8,000, 9,000 views, some shit like that, 10,000, something like that for that little bit of bread. You understand me? So in order to get money on YouTube, your video got to go viral and you got to be monetized to get the bread. You know what I mean? So you might say if you just start YouTube and you do a video, the video go viral, but you not monetized. You got over down there 1 million views on that motherfucking video. You ain't monetized. You know if you was monetized, how much you would have got from that video with 1 million something views? Now you seeing some bread. You understand me? You seeing some bread. You know what I mean? You got 500,000 views, 600,000 views, 700,000 views, 800,000 views, shit like that. That's when you see the bread. I'm talking some bread. But you getting, and some people don't even get 8,000-9,000 views. So just imagine you getting a little 2,000, 3,000 views. You might see like $40-$50. You know what I mean? If that come through, you know what I mean? $25-$35 for a video. They got like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, between 3,000 views, some shit like that. In order to get bread, that shit got to be 6-figure numbers to see a check. You know what I mean? And they pay out every month. You know what I mean? I never followed up with it because I wasn't into it for that. You know what I mean? So I never, you know what I mean, got into it. But the first channel I did see that couple of hours from a video. But what's crazy about that, when I seen the bread, I had like 2 strikes on my channel, right? Check what YouTube did. But for the payout, if it was the payout when I had my shit set up, I had caught another strike, which was my 3rd strike. It shut my channel down. So I wasn't able to get the bread. So YouTube, you hear this video? You owe me some bread, YouTube. You owe me some bread. But, you know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what was we talking about before? Or we just all over the place with it, right? Talked about the crick. Talk about the kidnapping that just happened. Talk about they tried to throw her in the crick. You know what I mean? Talk about that cop. Y'all see that video with the cop? And I ain't even getting the dissect the video. I was dissecting it as I was watching it because we was watching it together. But look, did you see when he put the when he locked the bull up, put the cuffs on him, right? Let's go to that. Hold on. He got the meth, right, y'all? He got the meth right there. Took the meth from the drug user, right? Now watch this, y'all. They're gonna let him go. See? Listen to the music he listening to. Now what's crazy, ladies and gentlemen? They cut him loose, right? They cut him loose. Hold on. Look. Look. He cut him loose. He cut him loose. But remember, there you go. Look, watch this. Couple dollars. See the couple dollars? He put the couple dollars in the drug user pocket. So now, I'm showing y'all that to say this. He took the drug user meth, right? Took the drug user meth, uncuffed him, gave him a citation, but before he did that, you say he put the couple dollars in the drug user pocket. So he brought drugs from the drug user. Ladies and gentlemen, it was right here in your face the whole time. I have a chance to tell y'all that yesterday in the video, because I'm analyzing the video. I'm like, oh, he gave him a couple dollars. Why give him a couple dollars? Then, for y'all that didn't see it, let me show you again. You get him out the car. Couple dollars. Put the couple dollars in his pocket. Take the couple dollars. I'ma let you go. Good looking out. So is the drug user his drug dealer? Because he gave the drug user the couple dollars, right? And they uncuffed him. Y'all see it live and direct. I ain't making it up. I ain't making the story up. And he let him go with a citation for the meth. But yet, see? He gave him a couple hours and he kept the meth. You know what I'm saying? Look. He took the couple hours. I mean, he locked him up, took the meth. The drug user must have been his drug dealer, sold him some meth. And then he go in the bathroom. Let's see. Pointed out, but about to start, y'all. Now he go in the bathroom with the meth he just took from the drug user, right? His man's going to the bathroom. and find him laid out like a motherfucking rocking chair, a lounge chair.
About to start, y'all.
Look.
Legs flip back underneath of
Legs flip back like a motherfucking cricket. Y'all heard? Look. More. Look. Lighter in one hand and the pipe in the other hand. The same cop that I mean?
Just bring that back. Rewind.
Yeah, bring that back, rewind. Because look at Mark. Legs flip back like a motherfucking cricket,
that
nigga.
Motherfucker folded.
Jimmy the cricket. Lighter. Stem pipe. Meth pipe. They're smoking. Here, look, laid out like a motherfucking cricket. Legs flip back. Mark and that motherfucker buying drugs on the job. Brought some motherfucking meth. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all seen it. Live and direct. He brought some meth from the drug user, who was the drug dealer. He put the couple dollars in his pocket, took the meth, went in the bathroom, and turned to Jimmy the Cricket. You can't make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make it up. That's why I brought it to y'all. I told y'all over here we go with the facts, or we go find this shit and we bring it back to the peoples and let the people see it and decide, are we just jaw jacking at that point? Nah. Videos don't lie. Most definitely paperwork don't lie, but you can fabricate paperwork. Videos, you can edit it, but you could have seen the edit in that. That wasn't no edit. That motherfucker took the evidence, smoked it, and turned to Jimmy the Cricket. Legs was folded. You ain't gonna get that shit over here, y'all. But anyway, what else going on in the world? Ladies and gentlemen, what else is going on in the world? What's going on in y'all world? Know what I mean? Straight up. You see Baba, shout out to Baba Dick Gregory, I say. Baba Dick Gregory even came out talking about the past. Now I mean, the past is the future. The past is the present. Everything we doing from the past and in the present. So don't never let nobody say forget your past. That's why I kept drilling it in your head about the Tuskegee experiment when they took 600 black men and shot them up with syphilis. I ain't even tell y'all about the motherfucking Indians. They gave them what? Smallpox too, and covers. Know what I mean? So, shit is real out here, y'all, if y'all ain't paying attention. If you just listening to rhetoric without doing your research and knowing your history, you're gonna fall victim of being bamboozled and hoodwinked and led astray and ran amok. You heard? Facts, not fiction. But the Baba talked about it. The Baba talked about the marijuana they had legalized, that thousand of everybody got locked up selling. Right? Threw the book at them. That wasn't racist. It was black, white, yellow, green. If you got caught in that air, they threw the book at you for marijuana. Now they legalized it. Spraying it down with sprays. The Baba talked about it. Them weed you buy in a dispensary, no seeds in that shit or nothing like that. That man-made shit. The Baba talked about that. The Baba said there's chemicals in that, poison. They spraying that shit down. Selling it to you. Killing your brain cells. Killing your memory cells. The Baba talked about that. You understand me, Jack? So I go get some of my resources that I get information from, and every now and then I might bring them up on the platform and let them talk their shit. You understand me? But those who say he don't know what he talking about, well, goddammit, you don't know what you talking about. Because evidently you're engaging into foolishness. You understand me? Check. What else is going on out there? It's a lot going on. You just got to pay attention. You know what I mean? It's a lot of distractions out here. You understand me? Don't get distracted. Don't get blindfolded. Don't get rear-ended. You understand me? Check. But that's something, y'all. His ass is done. Mark on the job smoking meth, fentanyl from his drug dealer, aka drug user, that he stuffed a couple dollars in his pocket before he unhooked him and gave him a citation, told him going about his way, and then went in the bathroom and smoked some meth and turned to Jimmy the Cricket, legs folded. And then he came around when he was in the hospital, because they took him to the hospital, ladies and gentlemen. And they, you know what I mean, they supported him. And they standing around him like, yeah, if you get exposed to it. There was another officer that got exposed to it. And I guess he must have went through some shit too, but he was exposed to it by like touching it or something like that. Mark was smoking. That's the difference. Mark was in that bitch getting it. And that motherfucking dragon bit the shit out of him. You heard? He was chasing that dragon. You heard him when he was sitting in the squatter. When he was sitting in the squatter, he was listening to Kendrick Lamar. The video up. Y'all can watch the full video. I'm just telling you what's going on because I ain't have a chance to narrate it while I was going. I was watching it in real time with y'all. So that motherfucker was listening to Kendrick Lamar. Know what I mean? It was a Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z cut, I think. And I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was, you can hear it in the video. Next thing you know, that motherfucker was on some other shit. He was on some, he must have been working doubles or triples and needed something to keep him up. That dragon, that big bad wolf came and got him. Turned that motherfucker instant to Jimmy the Cricket. Legs folded. What was that movie when them motherfuckers, was that a video? Michael Jackson Thriller video? Or The Alien? Or It's Alive? It's Alive. That motherfucker folded like some shit like that. But they standing around, checked his clothes, got the motherfucking pipe, got the lighter. Mark, you gonna have to answer to that, Mark. You know you done fucked up, right, Mark? And his mans that was with him, I think his mans might have hit that shit too, y'all. But he was, because the way he was moving, the way his partner was moving around. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Know what I mean? What the fuck? Mark probably hit that motherfucker dragon style. He hit that bitch dragon style. The boy that was with him probably hit it light. Now I mean, like on training day when the boy first got with Denzel, and Denzel was like, get and smoke it. The weed, remember? He said, get and smoke it. He said, oh, what you think I'm playing? And he had the boy smoke the weed. And he said, Daddy, I got you on my hand now. So you gotta listen to everything I tell you. But you just came on the job and you done hit that motherfucker your first day. Oh, he had you. So it remind me of that. Know what I mean? So I was like, damn, what the fuck? Motherfucking Mark, they hit that motherfucker. He done took a dragon pull on that joint. That shit folded in instant. Made that motherfucker straight clap back. That's just what he did. Clap back like a motherfucker. Ain't funny, know what I mean? But still, you supposed to be protecting and serving the community. You riding around this motherfucker buying meth on video. On video. You're a police officer. You took an oath. And you in this motherfucker buying meth. We seen you give him a couple dollars, uncuff him, give him a citation, and then you went in the bathroom and took a hit of the big bad wolf. You know what I mean? So I asked again, who do we got protecting and serving, y'all? You understand me? Another story for another time. But anyway, what else is going on? Y'all still mad? Donald Trump told Zelensky, which was a disrespectful mofo in the White House, being very disrespectful, trying to tell them what to do as if this the Biden administration. It's two totally different administrations. Trump is not Biden, Harris administration. Trump is Trump and VD. You know what I mean? JD Vance. That's whose administration this is. Not no motherfucking weak ass Biden Harris administration. That's how he was talking to Biden and Harris. You understand me? So y'all getting over that now? Mad about that? Look how he talking to him. Look how he talking to him. So what? Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, who gives a damn? You know what I mean? Who gives a damn? It was tossing that motherfucker up, though. It was tossing his ass up. That motherfucker got little hands like a motherfucker, man. You see his hands? That motherfucker hands look like dwarf hands. What that motherfucker, a midget running the country? Motherfucker, if you don't shut the fuck up, you dealing with a whole new administration with your little ass. He that motherfucker like Joe Pisco on Goodfellas and shit. You know what happened to that Pisco on Goodfellas? You know what I mean? Little motherfucker. Zelensky a little motherfucker.